Looks like we got some rain moving our way, don't it? So at least within an hour, maybe.
A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Low 53. Wednesday, a mainly sunny sky. High 74.
Be a lot cooler tomorrow, it looks like.
Wednesday night, mostly clear. Low 49. Winds light and variable. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Welcome back to Weather and Time. We are tracking severe weather this evening across parts of the Midwest. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning in the state of Illinois. It's Johnson and Polk counties under this warning, or way down in the southern part of the state, just north of Paducah, Kentucky. And this storm bringing us some
Alright, let me look at this one real quick, then I'll come on home.
That's right, for winds in excess
I got another one I want to show you just in a second.
And this has been producing hail. It has decreased in size, but
And
still with a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Not out of the question to see hail in excess of 1 inch, and our hail tracker is estimating hail about 1 inch in diameter. So this would be about 40.
alright, let me come on home now. I'm William Brantley, by the way, and you saw a clipping of the local on the 8s here in Jackson, Tennessee. I like throwing those in just for a little quick information. And let me show you Channel 3 out of Memphis, WREG's radar. And it looks a little bit more threatening, some, not severe though. And while I'm doing that, and then you see it. This is live radar as of right now, 7:21 p.m. and it looks like it's going to end up hitting. It may be coming through Jackson. It's just west of Brownsville now, and it's from about, I'd say, Alamo, maybe, roughly Alamo, Murray City area, down to just west of Brownsville, on down to around Oakland, Tennessee. And it was a little more broken up about an hour ago, but it's gotten itself a little bit more together. I don't think it's severe, it's just a quick heavy shower, possibly a thunderstorm, but it does look like it's moving toward Jackson, and it'll probably be here within 30 minutes to an hour. So I'd say around 8 p.m. here in Jackson, and possibly on both sides, north and south. Okay, but that will be our last chance for rain tonight. And it'll be about a week or thereabouts before we have another chance, it looks like. Alright. Let me go ahead and turn the camera back on me for just a little bit. I might put it back on the radar momentarily. And hope I don't end up with a long recording here, but if it does, maybe it'll turn out alright. I hope so anyways. Alright. I'm at the University Village Apartments in North Jackson, Tennessee, by the way. Because I'm William Brantley reporting to you. And it still is not a straight. There it keeps wanting to pull. Maybe it's because this wire is not setting correctly. There we go. I don't think it's pulling as bad. It still wants to turn, don't it? Maybe I'm turning it too much. Maybe I need to get over a little bit. Maybe it's me that needs to move. Alright. Let me give you yesterday's climate summary. A low yesterday was 66 degrees here in North Jackson. The high was 91 degrees yesterday. That was a new record hottest high for October the 9th, beating the old record of 90 back in 2010. I had no rain yesterday. Yesterday's hottest high in West Tennessee was 93, and that occurred at the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Memphis. Yesterday's coolest low in West Tennessee was 63 degrees at Bolivar, Tennessee. Yesterday's highest wind gust was 16 miles per hour out of the south at 6:49 p.m. And today's climate data, I should have checked the 7 o'clock one, but I forgot to. Sorry about that. I've been looking at the radar a little too heavy. As of 5 o'clock, I'll have to go with that one. Mostly partly cloudy skies were occurring at 5 p.m. The temperature here was 86 degrees then. The dew point was 72 degrees. The humidity was 63%. The wind was out of the southwest at 10, and the barometric pressure was 29.96 inches of mercury. Now today's low temperature so far has been 73 degrees. Today's high has been 88 degrees. But as you notice, tomorrow the high is only going to get about 74. We do have a cold front moving through. Matter of fact, that line of storms you saw is the cold front. And it's going to be moving through within the next hour, hour and a half, and the temperatures are going to start dropping. And by midnight, the temperature should be around 65, 66 degrees. But so far, the low's been 73. Like I said, the high today was 88. Now, here in Jackson, North Jackson, at University Village Apartments, I've had 4/10 of an inch of rain. I drove out to South Jackson today to the Bemis area, checked my friend's rain gauge, and Bemis, Tennessee in South Jackson also had 4/10 of an inch of rain. So, hey, that's real close for both locations there. So, Bemis and North Jackson tied on having the same amount of rain so far. It may be a difference here in a few minutes, though, as to which one of us might get the most. And I might be able to get a report tonight, but it might be tomorrow before I know anything for sure from Bemis about the rain that might be coming in within the next hour or two. I'll worry about that later. Okay, the lowest humidity today was 63% as of 5 p.m. The highest would be 100%, and that occurred at 9 a.m. through 11 a.m. Today's lowest barometric pressure would be 29.95 inches of mercury, and that occurred at 4 a.m. The highest would be 30.02, and that occurred at 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. And today's highest wind gust would be 17 miles per hour out of the west at 1:55 p.m. Today's records for October the 10th, hottest high would be 91 degrees in 2010. The coolest high would be 51 degrees in 1990. The warmest low would be, 69 degrees in 1949. Technically, as of right now, we have a new record warmest low, which was 73 degrees. But by midnight, I'm expecting it to get below 67 degrees for the 24-hour low, which would keep the old record of 67 back in 1949. But we almost broke a very old record with that low of 73. Almost. Today's high, of course, was 88 degrees, like I mentioned. And, let's see, that's beside the point. At the moment, the coldest low record, that's what I meant to say. Coldest low would be 28 degrees, and that occurred in the year 2000. Oh, and that 88 degree high wasn't but 3 degrees away from the record hottest of 91 in 2010. And we came close to that one, too. Today's rainfall record, 2.63 inches, and that was in 2002 when that happened. Not expecting to break that one, of course. And I believe that's it for the stats go. I think I covered everything. Let me go back to that radar one more time to let you see how close it's gotten to us. And then I'll move on to the others. I'll give you one more view of this one. And it's as of 7:29. It is getting closer to Jackson. It's just about right over Brownsville now. Very near Brownsville. And stretching north and south of there. and south of Dyersburg, and then on down to east of Oakland, Tennessee. Well, actually, right over Oakland, Tennessee, and it's still moving east. So this right here, let me see, this part right here may be the part that affects Jackson. This part right in here, that part right in there, be what may be affecting Jackson within the next hour, I'd say. Okay. Well, let me show you another view of it. That's the closest view I could find at the moment. There's another radar view that I can show you, thanks to AccuWeather. It's a little older, but not a whole lot older. And it's as of 7 o'clock, 30 minutes ago. There you see the rain northeast of us, though. And since I got that rain right there. And it's still showing it approaching Brownsville on this one. It actually stretches on up, on up into Illinois. It's real heavy just north of Paducah, Kentucky. It's really showing up heavy up in that area. There we go. See it a little bit better now. I thought that was a little blurry, but it's really heavy getting ready to move through Paducah, Kentucky. And heavy on the way all over here east of Lexington, Kentucky, where it's moving away from us. A little bit of rain down near Chattanooga, maybe northern Alabama, near Huntsville. I guess this is the main concern at the moment, is that line that's trying to form west of Jackson. I may come back to that other map radar in just a moment. Let me go to the enhanced satellite. Show you that one real quick like. It really don't show up as much of a cloud on here. Not on this one anyways. But that's the way it looks like. Another area of clouds to our west. Now those storms up there in Illinois are showing up a little bit better. They're moving around us to our north, or by us would be a better word. And a few clouds down there in southern Arkansas, Mississippi. They appear to be moving northeast. And then some over there in northern Alabama moving into East Tennessee. And that's pretty much it that's close to us. I'll concentrate on this area one more time. Right now we're pretty much in the clear, or at least according to this satellite picture. Even if it is 6:30, it's almost an hour old. Those storms are getting close, so we probably see the clouds to our west, which I'm not outside to see that actually, which I wish I was. Here's the current surface map, thanks to the Weather Channel. And we have a cold front that's just about to move through. Got two low pressures nearby. I'll be doggone. These two right here, one there and right here. And there's that cold front right along the Mississippi River. It's actually slightly east of the river now. That line of storms, like I mentioned, or showers, is the cold front. It's moving through. It's going to give us cooler temperatures once it moves through. That's a part of a cold front that stretches way up into Maine, or northeast of Maine actually, and one behind it that comes down. So all three of those lows are connected connected with cold fronts. This one and then that one right up there. My goodness. And some highs and lows out west. Hey, it looks like the highs are outnumbering the lows. At least it is as of right now. That may be good news. Maybe the weather's fixing to start clearing up a little bit better. They've been having a lot of rain over there in the Plain States and upper Midwest the last 2 or 3 days. So maybe they're finally getting a little bit of a break. Alrighty. Now let me go ahead and read you a slightly more detailed forecast. And then I think I'll be through for the evening. Tonight it's going to be basically very cloudy for the rest of the evening till at least midnight or thereabouts. and or shortly afterwards, it should become fair, not long after midnight. And obviously, we still have about a 20 to 30% chance of a few showers going through. I'd say during 8 o'clock hour, probably during 8 p.m. hour. Once they're gone, it's over. Of course, so far, did I mention that part? For how much rain I had? I don't think, surely goodness I did. 4/10 of an inch here in North Jackson and 4/10 of an inch in Bemis. Yeah, I remember mentioning that. That may go up a little bit here in North Jackson, and it may be tomorrow before I find out how much fell in Bemis, though. Should it occur, hit both those during 8 o'clock hour. Alright, beyond that, the sun sets tonight at 6:26 p.m., rises tomorrow morning at 6:58 a.m., with mostly clear skies, with a low near 53. Boy, that's going to be a nice cool down. High tomorrow, only 74, compared to today's 88. We'll have west winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Looks like Thursday and Friday, and even Saturday and Sunday looks generally fair at the most part, with a low Thursday morning of near 48 degrees, high of 76, with north winds at 10 to 20. Friday, mostly clear, low near 51, high of 84. So it's going to warm up again pretty quick like. 2 days of slightly cooler temps and back up in the 80s. Sounds like Tennessee weather, don't it? With east winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour on Friday, mostly clear on Saturday, with low near 59 and a high of 88, with south winds at 5 to 15. And finally on Sunday, generally speaking, fair skies, but there is a 20% chance of an isolated afternoon pop-up shower, otherwise fair, with low near 66 and a high of 85, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Okay, let me go back to that radar one more time before I completely sign off and let you see it. It still looks pretty intensive, not severe, but it does look like a pretty good shower coming our way. It's little to the, I guess it's pretty much right over Brownsville now. Yeah, right over Brownsville, and it's extending northwest of Humboldt and on down to Oakland and a little east of Oakland, but it's moving east. So it looks like the heaviest may be coming right for the heart of Jackson, even Lee, and possibly even Bemis. That might be a long enough stretch to affect us both at the same time. Again, I'm going to say roughly 8:15 to 8:30 is probably when it'll hit here in Jackson. But once that's gone, that's over with. Let me see if I can do something without messing it up. God, I hope I can do this. Ooh, yeah, I want to see what Paducah looked like. Look up there in Paducah. And that's a little rougher looking up there. A little more wider spread up there in that part of the country. Now let me go back to Jackson. I hope I ain't messing it up doing this. No, my luck, I am. I don't like being tampered with much. I hadn't really clicked on anything. Maybe that'll help. It's not as widespread coming toward us, but it's still pretty intense there, though. Alright, this part right here. All this is headed, all this is headed right over in here. It looks like it. If it misses us now, it's going to be a miracle. And that could happen, though. Alright, that may be coming within 8 o'clock hour, and I guess that'd be it for now. Alrighty, I'm going to take it, say goodbye for tonight. Hope you all have a very pleasant Tuesday night. If you got something you need to do, you better do it within the hour. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about going somewhere my myself, well, I might wait till it's over with. It's not really going to last that long, so I might just wait till it's over and go somewhere. All right, well, good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and sweet dreams. I hope you wake up to a beautiful Wednesday morning, October the 11th. And hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. I may come early, or it may be anywhere from 4 p.m. till possibly 9 p.m. Since tomorrow night's church night, so I'll have to wait and see how that works. All right, but until then, good night and God bless.